Okay, amores, so this is going to be an interesting reading. So I was pulling cards from the deck that I used, which is the October Oracle from Calico Moon Oracles. And I'm like, what? This is interesting because, you know, we're in Mercury retro. So it makes sense, okay? All right, where do I begin? Good Lord, good Lord. So first card we have here is Illumination, Hidden Truths Revealed. It says, a clear path ahead, okay? Something is going to be revealed to you that has been kept hidden and a secret from you. Maybe perhaps your person, whether they're male or female, has been keeping a secret in regards to another option that they have. But I'm also picking up they had more than one option besides you, okay? This person is a low-key player, okay? We have options and we have tangled third parties in possible situations. Obviously, this person is somebody that you were starting to build a connection with. You know what I mean? But you always felt something was a little off, and you always knew and had this anxiety of, oh my God, I don't want to get too close. For some, it's too late. And you've always had this fear of, oh my God, they could be lying. What if they have somebody else and they're lying to you? They could have told you they weren't. But this person was wearing a mask. Okay, they were most definitely lying because we have lots of options here. Okay, so it's not a third party. It's more than a third party. But because you are in the flow right now and in sync with the energies that are happening right now with Mercury being retro, you know, a lot of the times exes return during this phase and period. So when you're communicating with this person, and this truth that will be revealed is going to come to you, either you're going to see something online, either this person's going to, someone that's connected to them might say something, you know, in their comments or in their photos, and it might raise your suspicion. And so perhaps some of you guys are connected to their friends or family, and perhaps you knew who their exes were and stuff, and maybe you saw something got illuminated. It could be that you saw a Venmo transaction that they were here during that time and they purchased this and that for someone else. Or it could have been something like, oh, this person was at this location. So if you have them pinned, especially on Snapchat, you could have saw something like that. It could be, for everybody, it's different. So whatever this illumination is, it's going to really, really prove to you and show you that your suspicions were correct about this person. And now when you're communicating with them or with them physically, there's going to be a lot of tension because this person's just playing the field. They're playing it off like nothing is happening. Like they still think you're vulnerable and oblivious to this shit. So in this case, you're like being guided to really retreat and pull away from this because you ain't about this bullshit. So Spirit's like, okay, endings are abounding. It's time to clean house, meaning it's time to get rid of the clutter. There's too much clutter, right? Someone's hoarding too many options here. Lovers. So you don't want to be part of somebody's little box kept in the closet and just taken out whenever they need you. No, you don't want to be part of someone's hoarding. So you are retreating from this. You are trying to rise above this situation, and you will, okay? You just want peace in your life. You're going to put an end to the drama and the disagreements that will be happening that comes from you pulling away from this. Maybe perhaps even telling them. For some, you're just very quiet. Your silence is going to say it all. For some, you're just like, oh, hell no, who the fuck is this? You know, like some of you guys don't play. You ain't got no chill. You don't know what chill is. You might even scare this person because you're going to flip out on them. Others of you, you're more of a smooth criminal and you just don't say shit and you allow their karma to fucking bite them in the ass. Okay. And so you're going to just vanish. Okay, you're just going to ghost this person. For some, they might even try to ghost you because you're pulling away. So they're like, they're not giving me what I want. let me just ghost them. But I feel like it could be, everybody's different, all right? So it could be you just vanishing and ghosting, or it could be them ghosting you and you're like, okay, this is why they did that, because of this. I'm just going to let it be. Rest in peace, motherfucker, right? Vaya con Dios. Let me put a rose on your grave, because fuck it. So then with the spy card here, it says someone is keeping tabs on you. Gee, I wonder who it is. This person that's keeping tabs on you is exactly the person that was wearing a mask in the connection. So they're not even bothering to try to communicate and see why you pulled away and why you ghosted them or stopped talking to them, because they know that you know something is up, and they're not about to get questioned, hunty, because they have that feeling. They just know it. They could feel the tension between you guys. So they're like, something is up. And because this motherfucker loves to live in their ego, whether they're male or female, the extravagance card here, they're just going to keep watching and lurking. And then before you know it, because everybody is in sync with the flows here of the energies, they're going to break the silence. You're going to have a communication breakthrough from them. Yeah, after a while of them living in their ego and spying and lurking, they're finally going to break the silence and be like, yo, you know, what happened with you? What's up? And then that's when you're going to be like, let me adjust my shit. And then you're going to pop off. I mean, not pop off, but you know what I mean. And it just depends how this person's going to take it, you know. And if they get defensive and mad and blah, 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 then you know you did the right thing by having to pull away. So, and if they try to say, yeah, you were right, I did have connections, my exes, they'll try to either use reverse psychology and say, yeah, that person don't know how to detach from me, or I was just dealing with them because just to deal with them, we're having fun, but you know, who are you to question me? We're not even together, and you know, all this shit. So some of you guys are just like, I ain't got time for that. You're either gonna fucking marry me or live with me and take me out on dates and get to know me, or you're not gonna waste my time anymore. You're not going to waste my time, and you're just going to, I'm going to have to, you know, put you to rest in peace, right? So yeah, that is what's coming through for today's reading. If it resonated, let me know. So for some, this had happened already. For others, it could be happening really soon or now. All right. So there you guys have it. I hope you enjoy. Bye, darling.